What's up everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we had our third gym battle against the infamous Golden City gym leader, Whitney, and her Miltank. But little did we know, it wasn't quite the Miltank that would be the big surprise of that battle. Go take a look at it, you'll be... I don't even know if a good pun besides shocked again, but still. Alright, and today, we're going to have a rematch with Anthony and go on past Goldenrod, probably to our next town. I looked up the fun fact that I have on Anthony. It's not just something I can tell, it's something I can show, but we can't do it yet, and I don't know if we'll miss out on it if we do this now. So we're going to take a chance and we're going to battle him right now, and if, hopefully I can remember, if we do get to see it later, we'll see it later. If not, then I'll tell you guys about it. Alrighty then, my Pokemon are raring to go. I know he still has 2 Pokemon. So are you going to show me something funny, Anthony? I actually never knew this except recently, so the fact that this happened, I would love to show it off. But I don't think, according to Bulbapedia, it doesn't look like it'll happen though this battle. Take care of you, you're nothing special, you're another Geodude, 12 times the damage. Bayleaf, good job. And last up, yes, just Machop. Alright, we didn't get to see it yet, but maybe next time. Alright, back to Goldenrod. Well, at least we got some money now. We're back up to 13 grand. I do recommend though, go ahead and pick up some more balls. We don't have a whole lot of money though, but I'll go and pick up some of those. And a little of these. 18, 16. And I'll pick up 7. Why not? At least leave us with 8 grand left. And now we gotta head back toward the gym. Right over here, we already spoke to Floria out by that weird tree. La la la, la 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 la. Have plenty of water, my lovely. I hate how you have to do this in such a specific order. Talk to her again. Talk about Jigglytree. If I beat Whitney, she'll name me the water bottle. Well, too bad, we already beat her. You're better than Whitney. You'll be okay, then here's the squirt bottle. Alright. So now, oh, and of course, I forget to talk about this yesterday. I like fun facts, so I want to have my own little trend for the series. While we walk that way, let's talk about Whitney in the anime. You remember her team from yesterday's episode, being Clefairy and Miltank. Well, unfortunately, her team is different once again from the anime. And it's oddly different at that. You know there's a plentiful amount of normal types in the game, like Jigglypuff, for example. But she adds a Nidorina to her team in the anime, a poison type. Don't know why, it had poison sting and got one shot by a Cyndaquil's flamethrower. But yeah, she has Nidorina, Clefairy, and Miltank. And then in the rematch with Ash, she only uses her Miltank. So even in the rematch, she doesn't use the exact team. It's very interesting. So we're now 3 for 3 for inconsistencies with Gym Leader's team. But with that, I mean, it's not as egregious as Faulkner with a Pidgeot and a Dodrio and a Hoot Hoot, which we don't see in this game at all. The whole team is washed. But alright. This is the big Pokemon on campus. Got y'all Dunsparce here. With the squirt bottle in hand. Save your game if you want to. And also, if you really want to, you can save your game, do this encounter, and click run. I won't show it here on screen because I don't want to save during recordings. But there's a special animation you might not know about. You can definitely go check that out by doing this encounter. It's only one per save file, just like Snorlax in Generation 1. Except there's 2 of them there. But still, you can go ahead and take a look at that if you want to. Click run, but we're not going to. It's a weird tree. Use squirt bottle. Fire, use the squirt bottle. The weird tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The weird tree attacks. It's Sudowoodo! A Pokemon I wish would get an evolution so bad I made up my own. Maybe you guys will see it when they come to the channel, like with my Stormy evolution I did, and a couple others too. Sudowoodo is level 20. It's a rock type. And yeah, pure rock type. So if you want something that's not 4 times weak to water and grass, this is a fully evolved Pokemon level 20. It's not bad. It's got good physical attack and good physical defense. It is slow, and you don't want to use special attacks for it though. It can be a little bit of a tricky Pokemon to capture though. It does have moves like Rock Throw, Mimic. Ew, it mimicked my glare. That would be a little bit interesting. We do want to paralyze it though, but it will have moves like Mimic, Rock Throw, and Low Kick at its disposal. So pretty good though. It comes with Stab, Rock Throw. Go for the Mud Slap. Slap it with some mud. Lower that accuracy. Fully paralyzed. You will have a kind of tough catch rate, but I mean, if you want something that is kind of good right off the jump, this is a good Pokemon for you to get. I do believe it gets Rock Slide by level up, thankfully. I mean, Flail, that's his last move. That is a move that will do more damage based on how low your HP is. The weaker you are in HP, the more damage you do. Maybe one more Mud Slap and we'll start trying to catch it. Because this is the only Sudowoodo in the game, you will want to catch it. You can't get it anywhere else. We don't have a whole lot of balls. We need money, to be honest. Come on now, you're paralyzed. You're at about 33% health. 1 ball, baby. Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. If a tree branch shakes where there's no wind, it's a Sudowoodo, not a tree. It hides from the rain. Yep, it's not a grass type, it is a pure rock type, and a pure rock type that can be hit with an electric type attack, by the way, for neutral damage. But now, we can go back to Violet City, with that being clear. And we can talk to this guy as well. Did you clear that wretched tree? I'm impressed. I want you to have this. He gives us TM08, which is one of my favorite fighting type moves actually. Rock Smash. Ash has used this move before on his Bulldog. But yeah, it's a kind of weak move in this game though. It's like 20 base power. But if you're using Heracross, this is going to be your bug type move of choice. I do like Rock Smash. I just don't know who I want to give it to yet. There are definitely some options. Yeah, definitely some options here. Swift is not renewable. Unless we haven't missed out on learning it yet. But we'll probably have to just give it to someone here soon. We could put it to the room and probably do this to him. But besides that, we can now go to Violet City. And we'll do just that. So we can go ahead and heal. And we'll be right back. Well, this is a good time for this. If you have cut in your party, come back here to Violet City and take this tree out of the way. Get a free Hyper Potion. Something we don't really need right now. That can heal up to 200 hit points. But it's also expensive. And we also can't buy them right now. I kind of see why they nerfed it. It was, it's always been 200, except for I think it was Gen 6 or 7. They nerfed it down to 120. So, it's still powerful, but yeah. And hey, by the way, fun fact how close they are together. You can get Growlithe right here. And Firestones right here. Literally, just like that. It's like the root of Arcanine. But, we're now at Route 37. There's not a trainer up there, is there? I feel like there is. Those trees up there to the right, they are those apricorn trees, so don't really recommend it. Don't really recommend it at all. But I say we go and get our Sandshrew out here. and take down this person. If this was Generation 4, this would be a double battle. And I believe it is Ann and Ann. Two different spellings of Ann. Yeah. Or probably Annie if you want to, but I like Ann and Ann. With the Jigglypuff. Kind of seeing Jigglypuff a lot today. Not gonna make me use it though. I know against the fairy typing and everything, but I just not a fan. Never was a fan. And I know the anime made it seem so good with Sing. But just in case you don't know, Sing is 55% accuracy. The same as Supersonic. Ass. That's what it is, it's ass. Not Sing, it's ass. Hypnosis has better accuracy. And we got the Fairy too, the better of the two Gen 1 normal Moonstone Pokemon. I guess we could have used Rollout, but we used Dig again. See, now that we got through the early phases of Sandshrew, we can now start tearing stuff up. We got Dig and Rollout. And Encore? That's okay. That's okay, we'll use Dig and we'll just cut out the extra screen time. How about that, Clefairy? Did you Encore yourself? Well, I guess it can't really cut out now. I mean, we've already done. Alright. Not too bad. Twins Ann and Ann. Ann and Ann. Wow. Ann and Ann. Try saying that 15 times fast. Alright, and this guy. This guy is a core memory. Easily. Let's go with our Bayleaf. This guy is, yeah, he talks about if your Pokemon fall asleep. It is scary with this guy. And honestly, he kind of prepares you for the upcoming gym battle in a way. He has one Pokemon, it's Drowsy. And even though I only really do moveset stuff for the gym leaders, I'll tell you right now, this Drowsy has Hypnosis and Dream Eater. Yeah, there were 17 Dream Eater. Dream Eater is stronger than Psychic. It's 100 base power. And can heal the user for half the inflicted damage. We are absolutely gonna switch. I do not care, we are switching. Oh, Disable! You don't want to show me Dream Eater, do you? Go for the Dig. I mean, hopefully it's not like Generation 1. They won't use Hypnosis. They won't use Dream Eater unless you fall asleep. But now we can use Dig, maybe Kill. Yeah, there we go. Drowsy has some bulk to it. There's got to be some bulk. But there we go. Psychic Greg was defeated. I lost. That's pretty sad. And Oni, are you going to tell us about the Pokemon we already found? Let's battle our Pokemon. Well, you know, it's not too far away. I guess I'll do it real quick. We might as well. Who can we use, though? Oh, you know what? We'll use Sandshrew. I will be right back. Gotta go squash some bugs. And there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not quite level 21. Why? Why, only give me level 21. Alright. With that, welcome to Ecruteak City. Just like that. We're in Ecruteak. Yeah. There's not much to really do here, though. Well, besides this important cutscene, I guess. Going here for the first time and you'll encounter this guy. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Fire, huh? You've come at the right time. I just finished adjustments on my time capsule. You know that Pokemon can be traded, right? My time capsule was developed to enable trades with the past. But you can't send anything that didn't exist in the past. If you did, the PC in the past would have a breakdown. There was a breakdown all the way. Cecilia. So you have to remove anything that wasn't on in the past? Oh no! Put simply, no sending new moves. Only Pokemon in the time capsule. Don't you worry, I'm done with the adjustments. Tomorrow, time capsules will be running at all Pokemon centers. Have to hurry back on the Golden Run and see my folks. Bye-bye, Yugi boy. Alright, now we'll go ahead and heal. So Bill actually unlocked something very interesting, which we will see in a little bit. This is the Pokemon though. You come on through here to see we finally buy Revive. I think we buy the last one too, but got great balls and super potions. Once again, go get lemonade, go get soda pop. You don't need to go do the other stuff. We don't actually have a water type, unfortunately. But Ecruteak Dance Theater. You guys probably know where I'm going with that. We'll hop on in here real quick. Talk to this thing. It's a Rhydon. Go 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 go. It's like that Yu-Gi-Oh card, the Giga Giga Go Go Giga, or whatever it's called. Yeah, there are 5 kimono girls here. And this is technically a ledge, which kind of makes sense. It's the edge of a stage. Yeah, these 5 have very interesting Pokemon. They get a massive glow up in the remakes, by the way. Great change. But we're gonna take them on. I think you are the one I want to take on first. I normally take you on last, but it would be cool if I go ahead and get this level up real quick, like. Kimono Girl Miki sent out Jolteon. Yeah, there we go. These are the evolutions. They have all 5 of them. That being Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon. They're all monotype in a certain type, and they are all the evolved form of Eevee. Thankfully we hit our dig. I think they hit us with a sand attack. And there we go. A nice clean one-shot. Get that level 21, and they are 717 experience. Absolutely incredible. I definitely know what's about to happen. Oh, you're good at Pokemon too. And Mom calling us once again. We will get to you in a minute, Mama. I think you're Flareon? Please be Flareon? No, it's Umbreon. I was completely wrong. Well, maybe we can get off a rollout combo, because Dig's not going to do much. I guess they're talking about the evolutions right now for a certain reason. Yeah, Jolteon is a fast special attacker. It kind of has a problem though with coverage. That's kind of how they all are here at the start. It does do really well though with electric type attack. Like Thunderbolt, which is unfortunately going to be late game. But you have access to Thunder if you want to spend a lot of money. So there's that. But besides that though, it can have Thunder Shock, and it has moves like Quick Attack and Double Kick and Pin Missile. It's not bad. Really gets better kind of in later gens, but if you can get a good electric type move on it, it's great. I feel like you are Vaporeon? Regard to my Bayleaf. If you're Flareon, I'm going to be a sad boy. But Umbreon though is the bulkiest of the 5 in this game, having great physical defense and great special defense. Normally used for I was right. No, it is Vaporeon. Okay, good. I knew that was correct. But yeah, it has Dark type though. It is one of the new Dark types. I mean, it is immune to Psychic type attack. Fun fact though, Umbreon was going to be a Poison type in the original Gold and Silver. They changed it. It was going to be evolved from Eevee due to the Poison Stone, but instead they made it a Dark type to I guess showcase off the new Dark type typing in Generation 2. Unfortunately, we don't have a Steel type Eevee even in 2026. That's what we need. We need Steel and Dragon. But Bayleaf now gets a level. Stronger than you look. I don't think Flareon is number 1. I want to go with this one next. And use our Sandshrew. I feel like I'm like a Pokemon behind. Vaporeon though. It's a water type. And it has good range of attacks in terms of water and ice, covering one of his two weaknesses. Oh, I'm wrong, it's Espeon. Flareon was first up. But still though, Vaporeon though being a water type, it'll get a good move pretty fast. I'm gonna immediately switch. Let's go with our Kadabra. Yeah. But yeah, I guess moves like Surf and Ice Beam. And you're about to see, we're about to get Surf in like 3 minutes. So, you could definitely give it Surf. And when I mean you can definitely give it Surf, I mean, well, you guys will see what I mean here in a minute. Well, I know how we're going to end off the episode. But, Ice Punch again, look at this. Psychic type versus Psychic type. Espeon is basically the Gen 2 Kadabra and Alakazam. It's got great speed and great special. It really excels with Psybeam, Confusion, Psychic, and it gets access to Morning Sun. Which of course Umbreon gets access to Moonlight, which of course healing moves, kind of like a move recover. And yeah, they're good. Evolutions can be really good. And Sandshrew is evolving level 22. Your Sandshrew has evolved into Sandslash, and this is why I wanted to use Sandslash. It's fully evolved at level 22. Look at those stats, 56 attack, 58 defense. Anyone else in the 50s? No, our starters, only in the 40s. I mean, we have one stat in the 50s with Kadabra, 56, so hey, Kadabra and Sandslash hit the same on their special and physical attacks. So that's great right there. Even Dunsparce, who is now going to probably start falling off a little bit, is not in the 50s. So that is incredible. And you know what? I think Sandslash needs a debut battle. But also, when it comes to Umbreon though, it really excels in moves like, I believe it's Mean Look, and of course Confuse Ray, Toxic and Protect shenanigans. Yeah, look at Sandslash. First time using Sandslash in Generation 2. I'm glad I did. I knew I wanted a bit of a challenging run, but hey, look how much fruition though. Dunsparce being a beast in the early gyms. Sandslash now, level 22. Look at that, one hit KO. Alright, and with all 5 of them beaten, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Not only are the Kimono Girls great dancers, they're also skilled at Pokemon. I always challenge them, but I've never even left a scratch. The way you battled it was like watching a dance. It was a rare treat to see. I already have this, don't worry, take it. HM03. This is a good HM and the best HM in the game. It is Surf, a 95 base power, 100 accuracy water type attack that, well, water types can learn. And unfortunately, we don't. Why do I always do that? Go to the correct pocket and then scroll down. Yeah, no one on our team can learn it at the moment, unfortunately. But you know what? I was thinking. We have Dig, which is our primary way of attacking. I think I'm going to go ahead and teach Rock Smash to Sandslash. I like the idea of using those claws to smash through rocks. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll go ahead and teach it over Swift. Swift was great in the early game. I completely forgot about Swift when I was doing the planning, and I was like, I'm going to have Scratch for a little while. Kind of hoping Dunsparce could carry, and it did. So before we wrap that up, we're going to heal up and go back to Goldenrod once again. Alright, we're back in Goldenrod once again, like we never even left the place. But after seeing Bill at the Ecruteak Pokemon Center, you want to come back here and talk to him again in Goldenrod. Hi Fire, do us a favor and take this Eevee, well, aren't you blunt? Yeah, this right here is how you can get yourself an Eevee. And we already have access to Firestones, so you could get yourself a Flareon. Which we've already really talked about the evolution, so I guess I'll just mention it now. Eevee can evolve into one of 5 Pokemon. That being Flareon with a Fire Stone, Vaporeon with a Water Stone, Jolteon with a Thunder Stone, Espeon with high friendship during the daytime and or morning, and Umbreon high friendship level up at night. So yeah, you get it at level 20, so it's a solid member for your team at this point too. Unfortunately though, being level 20, you do skip out on, I believe, Thunder Shock and Ember and them types of moves. But when the time comes to get yourself a Water Stone, you can get Surf very easily. So honestly, I would recommend probably Vaporeon or Espeon for your Eevee to evolve into. But of course, do what you want to do for you. Okay, I'll Spearow back out. I need to take a look at the team real quick. Anybody? No. Okay, well, I got some stuff to do off screen. We're gonna go back to Ecruteak, but next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're gonna explore a bit more around Ecruteak City and start preparing for our 4th gym battle. See you guys then.